Hey guys, congratulations. I'm so glad you made it. My name's Bren. And if you will imagine with me, if you will, it being a singer in Washington, D.C. That's how I got my start. I worked with some musicians there and had a lot of fun. It's a very different world because I'm an Oklahoma girl. So let us know in the chat where you're logging in from and what your weather's like. We have fall here, and it's not. We had 90 stinking degrees today. So we were at the pool, and I am so glad you are here. I am reading from my book tonight, but a little bit about me. Washington, D.C. has been in the news and everything. And let us know on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook if you can see us. TikTok, welcome. Welcome. And I find that living in different places, because we're a military family, retired now, it gives us an appreciation for where we want to call home. And I know that not everyone's called to write a book, but I was from a very young age. So bear with me. My name is Bren Harris, the Warrior Mom. And I founded the Warrior Nation when my son was medically injured at 22 months of age. He was just a baby. And the last 15 plus years, let me tell you, we have walked through hell. Now we walk out of there like we own the place and take water back to those still in the fire. Now, let us know where you're chiming in from. Hey, guys, great to see you. We have Caribbean in the house, Trinidad. We have New York and Seattle in the house, and Florida. Great to see you guys. And we have walked through hell the last 15 plus years, putting on that detective hat, finding what matters most, finding the root cause of a special needs child and the medical injury, finding the most kid-friendly way to detox and to step up and say, hey, we're going to do this the right way. The right way is, for us, was getting genetic testing. And I'm a firm believer, no, we need, just like your GPS, when you put in the coordinates to go somewhere, we need to know where we are to know where we're going. So again, let us know in the chat where you're chiming in from and what your weather's like. If you threw a dart at the middle of the U.S., I'm right in the middle. Oklahoma, and the weather is very temperamental. The wind truly does come sweeping down the plains. And we are here to say, hey, it's fall and we're going to celebrate that. We've already decorated, and we do something a little different at our house. My son is diagnosed on the autism spectrum level 3, yet to be very verbal. So we use American Sign Language, and that's how we learn new words. So tonight I'll be sharing with you a little bit from the book that I am releasing next month. This is The Major and the Musician, and then the accompanying Warrior Mom Journal. And I am Bren Harris, the Warrior Mom. I founded Warrior Nation to help parents, grandparents, and caregivers. Hey guys, great to see you. Know what their rights are with informed consent and how they can navigate their child's, their grandchild, their niece, their nephew's absolute freedom, medical freedom journey. Now, I believe that we are all called for such a time as this, and it is not an accident that you are here. Oh, we have Michigan in the house and Georgia in the house. Great to see you guys. And just a little bit, we're going to go way back in the Wayback Machine. This is how Warrior Mom started. And we PCS'd from Japan, a beautiful, beautiful area in southern Japan. And that is actually the setting for most of the novel. And it is like a miniature Hawaii. So say it with me, Okinawa. It's a tiny little island in the very southern of Japan. It's probably a little over 1,000 miles south of Tokyo. And it is gorgeous. So when we moved back to the States, my son was very, very tiny. And here's how Warrior Mom started. As you can see, my hair was not quite as blonde as it is now. And I have my hot tea, I have my MacBook, I have my little baby Zach, and I was livid. Now you can see that kitchen had not been updated since the 70s. And we stayed there for about 6 weeks while we were house hunting. And I remember that moment. I was online. I was looking at what everyone was saying about mom support groups where we were going to live here in Oklahoma. And moms, especially new moms, breastfeeding in public, were being so dissed and so disrespected. And something ignited in me. And I mean, in Japan, it's normal. It's like breathing. Nobody, it's not taboo. Everyone's all natural. It's just expected because it's the healthiest, theoretically and medically, the healthiest choice for the child because they're getting the mom's antibodies and all of that strong immunization from the mom. And it's how we are designed. Now, I'm not saying if you formula feed, that's you do you, boo. That was my choice because I knew I was only going to do this once. Hey guys, great to see you. Please let us know in the chat. Washington, D.C. in the house and New York in the house. Great to see you. And I want you to know I don't have all the answers. What I do know is that together we truly are stronger. Now, what we have since learned, and we will talk more about this at the end. I am reading from my book tonight. Oh, Oklahoma in the house. Oklahoma City and Tulsa in the house. Thank you. Um, that was the Wayback Machine. Now, my son towers over me, and this is about 6 months ago on one of our out of state medical trips. You can see he has the big ear defenders, and we travel out of state about once a month for detox treatments with a board certified nutritionist. And what I love is that we have found he has a genetic marker, and I am telling everyone I know, we don't know what works best for us unless we have that starting point. We need to know where we are to get to where we're going. And it's super simple. They're very affordable online. If you want, just reach out. I don't have anything that I don't make money off of that. That's me. I am sounding the alarm. We need this simple at home cheek swab. Get your results in a week, and it's 5 pages of data so that you can make informed choices for you and your children. And I think this is so empowering because we would not know how to detox my son because he has a genetic marker that doesn't allow him to detox heavy metals. And we both of us have, and he has multiple genetic mutations. And we folic acid, we say bread that's fortified and nutrients and cereal and bagels and all of this stuff, fortified or enriched, that's folic freaking acid. It's man-made, it's synthetic. Our bodies were not made to effectively process that and convert it to folate, which is what our body uses. Why are we the one of the wealthiest countries on the planet and one of the heaviest medicated? I mean, of all time. I'm here to say no more. That's what we are. Here at the Warrior Nation, we are a voice for the voiceless. Now, why did I choose to write a mystery? Because I find that as a warrior mom, I am completely in detective mode all the time. Now, if you have a neurotypical child, you're still doing the same thing. It's just a different way. You're finding out, why is my child being bullied at school, or why has my child become the bully? Or why is my child getting A's in this subject and only getting C's in this subject? We're always in detective mode. And the key here is that parenthood does not come with a user manual. All right, so we are reading from the mystery tonight. Major and Musician, a Warrior Mom Mystery by me, Bren Harris, the Warrior Mom. And our sign, we learn new words through American Sign Language. Our sign tonight is really simple. Just take your thumb and your index on your dominant hand and go like this. It's like question mark or a puzzle. Mystery. That's our word. And I find I'm just built that way. I as way back as I can remember, I wanted to watch the mystery show. I always wanted a good mystery instead of, the chick flick, the sappy rom-com, all that stuff. I want to watch the mystery show. I want to read the mystery novel because that's just my hardwiring. All right. So oh, hey guys, great to see you. Yeah, we have Atlanta in the house, Caribbean, Trinidad in the house. Great to see you. I am so glad you guys are here. It means the world to me because I find that together we really are stronger. And I am reading from the book. I am getting there. And right now I'm reading a segment. We start out in our nation's capital here in the States, Washington, D.C. And I love that there's such diversity. I can remember taking public transportation. It's like their version of the subway, the metro. And, going to Easter Market and having my coffee on a Saturday morning and antiquing through there and then getting homemade baked goods. I mean, especially this time of year, fall is beautiful. And I really miss that because here in the heartland, we go from total summer to total winter. We don't get a lot of that nice autumn, beautiful, crisp air. Now, I'm a football fanatic, so that's really fun. And I want to thank you guys. You guys chimed in full force for the best-selling author picture, and here's the one you chose. And thank you. I just want to say I really appreciate you guys taking time out of your busy schedules. And just so you know, that does show up on the back with a blurb about me and then a blurb about the book. And I will get to it. We are reading from The Major and the Musician, a warrior mom mystery. And this is set 2 years ago in Washington, D.C. The title is Happy New Year. 2 years ago, 23:59 hours, almost midnight, New Year's Eve, Washington, D.C. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! The chant fills the grand ballroom of the Washington, D.C. Waldorf Astoria as confetti showers down, glinting against the chandeliers. Crystal champagne flutes clink in celebratory toast as my spotlight dims to a gentle glow. The band transitions into a soft melody, welcoming in the new year. The air is thick with the crisp scent of champagne and the rich perfume of elegantly dressed guests. I glide off stage left, my hand-beaded jumpsuit catching the light with every single step. The Waldorf Astoria crowd is always a solid New Year's Eve gig for us. Rushing backstage, I aim for a quick New Year's Eve kiss, a perfect moment for my social media with my fiancé before our next music set. Jameson, where are you? I whisper shout in the dimly lit hallway. How did I ever fall for a Washington lobbyist? That cheating jerk. After the holidays, I'm so done with him. A sharp crash intensifies my steps. Heart pounding, I push through the door to the green room and freeze. Jameson lies on the floor, a dark pool of blood spreading around his head. I stifle a scream, turning to flee the sudden nightmare. Panic constricts my chest. My thoughts scatter in terror as tears blur my vision. A glowing red exit sign beacons me to the side door. I blindly rush down the stairs to a serviced exit, desperate for air. Outside, I gulp in the cool winter breeze, craving oxygen. Snowflakes gently fall, melting on my sparkling sleeve. The stench of vomit hits me, and I realize I'm the one dry heaving in the alley. Cold sweat clings to my damp skin. I shiver as gloved hands suddenly grab me from behind, choking the air out of me. Keep your mouth shut or you'll be next, princess, he growls, then throws me to the ground. His heavy footsteps echo as he rushes towards 11th Street. Run, get up and run, I tell myself. Scrambling, I sprint, not thinking it through, and run in the opposite direction, straight into a brick wall of masculine heat and strength. Let go of me, I promise. I won't say anything. Just let me go, I plead with forced bravado. Ash, it's me. A familiar baritone voice soothes. You're safe. Come on, let's get you warm. Just like that, Major Anthony Ransom II, son of Vice President Anthony Ransom Sr., carefully helps me into a black Suburban driven by his security detail. Deuce? Because he hates being called Junior. What are you doing here? I came to see you play your New Year's Eve gig, silly girl. Why else? He replies with a slight Texas drawl. Huh? Why is my college sweetheart swooping in like a modern-day Marvel hero? Dad keeps me posted when I'm deployed. I just scheduled my leave so I could be in town. We coast effortlessly down Pennsylvania Avenue, past the White House, onto DuPont Circle. Did that thug in the alley have something to do with this? Yes, my fiance, he's dead. I hiccup sob. I just bolted. Wham! A navy blue Hummer T-bones us. I can't see. Ash, wake up. We got to get out of here now. Deuce whispers urgently. Can you move? Can you run? Are you hurt? My head pounds like the worst hangover ever. Did you say fun? No, I am not having fun. My ears are ringing, I shout. Yep, must have hit your head. I said, run, let's move. We squeeze through the sunroof one at a time. Blood trickles into my right eye. Deuce doesn't look much better. What happened? We'll catch up later. Let's get back to the hotel. I have a suite there under an alias for tonight. We'll be safe there for now. An alias. Wait, what's going on? Did I mention I love mysteries? And since I was a little girl, I mean, probably 5 years old, I had these knee-high white boots and this green dress my mom made me. And I can remember, I called them my go-go boots. And I'm like, I'm going to write a book. I'm going to be famous. And then my friends at school are like, "You can barely read. What are you talking about?" So, if you're just joining us, oh, thank you. Great to see you guys. Uh, I'm so glad you guys are here. Let us know in the chat where you're logging in from, and also let us know what your weather is. I'm so glad you're here. We have Kansas City in the house. Great to see you guys. And success rarely happens in a vacuum. And I just want to give a shout out to the team. About a year ago, I finally took the plunge, that leap of faith, just enough light for the step I'm on, and found the right team to help me bring my idea to life. Did I know what I was going to write about? No. Uh, Last year at this time, I think this is what I had. I had little scribbles on my planner pages. And I just am so thankful. I want to encourage you. What's that one thing? What's that one thing that you said you would always do, but then life starts lifing? We have families, then we have school, then we have church commitments, or then we have community sports, and then we find out, wow, I'm that 40 plus person with my dreams on the back burner. I want you to think of that one thing right now, and I want you to write it down. Pen and paper, grab your smartphone, put it in the notes, write it down. What's your one thing? What's that one thing you said you would always do, and now life is lifing, and it just keeps getting delayed? Delayed is not denial. Hear me, warriors. Delay is not denial, but it can be the death of our dreams. Proverbs tells us hope deferred makes a heart sick. Hear me, warriors. Hope deferred makes a heart sick. Now, why write a mystery? Because we all need a little fun in our lives. I find that I am always task oriented, type A. We have speech therapy, we have OT therapy, we have autism therapy, then we have charter school, then we have this, then we have that. And I find myself giving myself permission to have a little fun. And this is what this is about. And I love that we can come together and say, hey, I see you. I hear you. You are valuable. Hear me, warriors. I see you. I hear you. You are so valuable. Again, if you're on the live, put an L. If you're on the replay, put an R. And also, if you're just joining us, let us know where you're chiming in from and what your weather's like. Because today, I mean, it's the end of September, and we were at the pool because it is so hot in the afternoons here. And water is my son's love language. He can be swimming, and we ask him a question, and that input, proprioceptive or vestibular, check with my quick mom version definition of these fancy words. It's input. For example, he loves to sit on a rope swing and swing. So he's getting the swinging motion and the squeezing motion, or climbing a rock wall at the indoor gym, or swimming, the resistance of the water, the weightlessness of our body. When we're doing something else, we've also done horseback riding. Horseback riding is great for speech delay. And that vestibular input helps the speech center ignite. So I want to encourage you, if you know anyone that has a special needs child and they love mysteries, please share this podcast with them, because together we really are stronger. And I am so proud of you. Again, think of that one thing that you know you are called to do, and life's been lifing, and we have all responsibilities. We're adulting. I don't recommend it. And we've forgotten to step up and take care of our own dreams. Proverbs tells us hope deferred makes a heart sick. I want you to write that thing down. And then here at the Warrior Nation, we talk about 3 quick wins. And that's where the journal comes in. This is not a diary. Oh, I wore this cute outfit. The weather is, partly sunny and 85 and nice and cool, or so-and-so is really cute today. I have a total crush on them. No, this is your safe space to unbox that dream again. Hear me, warriors. The journal is your safe space to unlock that dream. And you neither need to feel like a warrior nor be a mom to benefit from these principles. We're all about the 3 quick wins. So here we go. I'm all about the 3 quick ones. There are 3 quick wins, and the one thing that you maybe said you would always do, or thought you would always do, or hoped you would always do. And it's just put on the back burner. I want you to take 5 minutes. That's it. Take 5 minutes and write that one thing down. I am so proud of you guys because together we really are stronger. And keep watching my socials. We will have some release dates coming up, and know that together we really are stronger. I see you, I hear you, and you are valuable. Warriors unite.